Yeah, welcome everybody joining me right here on Zoom, and welcome to everyone joining us wherever you are connecting today. Online, we are just a few seconds from getting started. Please find your meditation posture, as I'm doing now. And close your eyes unless you meditate with your eyes open, in which case, find your place where you can let your eyes rest. 45-degree angle. And then, as always, take these first few seconds to scan the body for any place of stress, any place of tension, any muscle contraction. Always insisting on the belly, allowing the belly to rise and fall freely, fully, and relaxing the muscles of the face. We hold a lot of our tension on our face. And after you do that, let awareness come to rest on the sensations of the breath touching the inner walls of our nose, coming in and going out. And with every out breath, see if you can relax a little more, let go. Never to the point of falling asleep, of course, but really let yourself surrender to this moment. Let everything be exactly as everything is. And let yourself surrender to the practice itself. You can just say in your heart, Hineni, I am here. And as always, we'll invite energies of shalom, of peace, or wholeness and harmony to come and infuse our meditation today. If you want to chant with me, I invite you now to draw a breath for shalom. And if you did chant with me, gently now allow the body to recover the natural rhythm of its own breath. In fact, whether you chant it or not, always meditate allowing the body to breathe however the body needs to breathe. We never intervene. We never coerce the body to breathe a certain way. We never impose any cadence, any rhythm to the breath. We always rest back and just observe the breath as it is, as the body needs it to be for itself. We just observe and become mindful of whether the breath that the body is breathing is long or short, deep or shallow, fast or slow, We observe whether the breath that the body is breathing is coming predominantly through the right nostril versus the left, or vice versa, whether they're coming equally through both nostrils. Again, we just observe. We have no preference. There is no kind of breath that is more meditative, whatever that might mean, than any other. We just don't touch it. Don't touch. It's like hands off the breath. Just observe it. As you stay there observing the breath, allow my voice to recede in the background as I bring the angels, the archangels, to meditate with us, inviting Uriel, whose name means divine light or fire, to come and sit in front of us, beaming its bright light into our minds and our hearts to keep us alert and awake, but also kindling for us the fire of curiosity. Uriel is the pillar of curiosity in Jewish meditation, to invite us to look closer and closer and closer into the more subtle realm of our direct experience. On our left comes to sit Archangel Gavriel, and its name means divine strength and courage. Gavriel is the pillar of discipline, diligence, steadfastness. Gavriel keeps us diligently, steadfastly glued to the object of meditation. The sensations of the breath touching the inner walls of our nose currently. Behind us comes to sit Archangel Raphael, its name meaning divine healing presence. Raphael is the pillar of patience, that every time we are distracted from the object of meditation, lost in our thoughts, our emotions, Raphael brings us back patiently to the object of meditation every time we get distracted. And as we do so, we also not only patient with the practice itself, but patient with ourselves in the practice, never beating ourselves up, indulging in negative self-talk, or yielding to limiting beliefs. And if there are any of those present for you right now, just observe them. And remember that you don't have to believe anything your mind is saying. It's just words, it's just mind, it's just thoughts. We don't have to believe any of them. They come and they go. They have a life of their own. We don't have to follow them. And then on our right comes to sit Archangel Michael, Michael in Hebrew, which means who is like God. Michael is the pillar of equanimity, inviting us to never be attached, to never react, and never get involved with whatever appears inside the field of awareness. Any content, be it mental content, emotional content, physical content, we never get involved. We never get attached to anything, and definitely not react to anything. We allow everything to come and go as it does. We can imagine these angels to be sitting by our sides, or know them to be all of them within ourselves, in our heart, cheering us on through our practice, and whispering with us a kavanah, an intention, that each of us might Recognize awakened awareness now for the greatest good of all. And as I share a general kavanah, a general intention for our practice, I also turn to you to see if you have your own personal, individual kavanah, your intention, your motivation for this session, your own goals in meditation, and whatever you do, just use the rest of this time to do that exactly. For the rest of us who might not have an intention or a practice they want to dive into, we're going to wait and see whatever appears as guidance for the rest of us today. Still paying attention to the breath touching the walls of the nose, coming in and going out, at the exclusion of everything else. Just the breath. As we observe the breath, we rest back as awareness. Thoughts come and go. They appear before us and disappear. Same with emotions. Same with sensation. Everything that can be observed appears and disappears. Everything that arises in the field of awareness comes and goes, changes all the time. Nothing ever remains the same. Nothing ever remains permanent. All that we feel, sense, see, touch, perceive, experience comes and goes. And yet it seems one thing remains. It's not a thing exactly. But we have a sense of the observer as not changing. The observer that rests in the background of experience, seeing every thought, seeing every emotion, every desire, every sensation, seems to be untouched by any of it. It can see everything. It can perceive everything. It can know everything. But it not being a thing itself doesn't seem to appear and disappear, doesn't seem to come and go. It's always here. It is here right now. It is that which is doing the listening, that which is aware of the breathing, that which is aware of the sensing, of the feeling. It is not that thought or this thought that just came up and is already gone. Yet it is that which knew that thought, when it came and when it went. It seems to be the background onto which everything appears and disappears. It is not the thoughts. It is not the sensations. It can see and perceive both the thoughts and the sensations. It is the perceiver that is not the perceived. It is the spaciousness onto which the thoughts of the mind appear. And it confuses itself sometimes with the thought, identifies with the thought, but it is not the thought. The mind creates the thought just like the stomach digests the food. It is a function, a mechanism. This breath coming in, this breath going out, appearing in the vast field of awareness. Not mine. It isn't mine, it isn't me. It comes in with every in-breath. It goes out with every out-breath, appearing and disappearing. I just rest as the field, the spaciousness within which it appears and disappears, coming in and going out. And gently we let go of our practice. And gently we let go of our meditation. Inviting you perhaps to take a couple deeper breaths to help us transition. And also perhaps to stretch the body if it feels the body needs to do that. We can wiggle our toes and our fingers, move our hands, and gently open our eyes. We'll close our meditation with our Shalom chant, dedicating our practice to all beings and praying that all beings might know Shalom, might know peace and wholeness, harmony and completeness in their hearts, in their minds, in their worlds. Odeni, thank you all.
Oda Ani.
Jayani.
Tonight.
Thank you.
See you tonight, absolutely.
Modani, thank you.
We think of Dennis.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Miss him.
Yep.
Thank you.
See you tonight. Thank you.